And a good Sunday to you, everybody, and welcome to Players Revolution Sports presentation of Rev Day 2017. It is Championship Sunday here on Players Revolution Sports on Facebook Live. Jamie Horton, Scott Wegner, and Michael Thompson with you here this afternoon as we've got a full slate of championship basketball here at the Beckley-Sainer Recreation Center in Dallas, Texas. Revolution Day Dallas is benefiting Pieces Possible. It's a city-wide basketball tournament. We started it yesterday, celebrating the public launch of the game-changing app EPlay by Players Revolution Sports. We started with 16 of the top competitive adult men's basketball teams in the Dallas area. It is down to the Final Four, vying for a $1,500 tournament championship prize and 5 free tryouts with the NBA D-League Texas Legends. Scott Wegner, Michael Thompson, you guys were a part of the opening day of Revolution Day 2017. Scott, I'll start with you. Your thoughts on what you saw and the type of basketball that we watched yesterday.
You know, I will say I was pleasantly surprised. Coming into like a rec tournament, competitive tournament like this throughout the city, you always kind of wonder what the quality of play is going to be like. These aren't household names, obviously, guys that we've seen before. I was really surprised. There are some good basketball players out here, and there was some good team basketball being played. There was some good isolation basketball. I mean, all of it just back and forth. It really looked good, and these teams were giving it their all for all 40 minutes, which I think was the best part.
Well, Michael, we heard a lot of wonderful things come out of your mouth. Certainly some references to, I think you're a Kentucky basketball fan.
Absolutely. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, of course, everyone knows Kentucky. Top 2 player, top 2 draft pick. I had a player that I saw yesterday reminded me of him. A defensive tenacity every single play, a great jump shot. I also talked to Blake Armstrong. He's the vice president for the Texas Legends. He even said, man, I like this kid and I can't wait to see more.
You know, one of the things that I noticed yesterday, and Scott, you and I kind of talked about this, is at every level of basketball, the one consistent thing is that the teams that are here today, the successful teams, good guard play. You see that at the NBA level now, and we saw it throughout the playoffs. So you've got 2 teams left. You've got Kyrie Irving in the NBA as well as Steph Curry. So
those guys are all right. 2
of the best point guards in the league. Now, when you look at the landscape of the NBA playoffs, guys from, Chris Paul and, who's the point guard where you're from?
Giannis?
I guess he's a 5-tool guy.
Malcolm Brogdon?
Is Brogdon the point guard?
Yeah,
there?
Brogdon plays a little bit of point guard.
They traded
rookie,
Brevin
man.
Knight, so yeah, he's the point guard now.
Brevin Knight, man, you know what? You're an encyclopedia.
I told you.
Of guys from the late '90s, early 2000s. I think I brought up Walter McCarty yesterday as well, since we were going Kentucky.
You did have a.
I guess we could go Jamal Mashburn.
It's Revolution Day Dallas. We got to bring it, baby.
Yeah,
so that's what we do it.
Again, welcome to Revolution Day 2017. It is Championship Sunday. We are partnering with Peace is Possible. Again, this citywide basketball tournament started with 16 teams. Yesterday, it is down to the Final Four, Championship Sunday. Want to remind you to go and check us out at playersrevsports.com. There you can download the EPlay app. It is a revolution. It is a game changer in adult men's basketball as we look to make this thing global and spread it worldwide. Phase 1 right here in Dallas. This is our big tournament and our big launch to the EPlay app. Plug downloading the EPlay app. GetEPlay.com is where you can find us. Scott Wegner, Michael Thompson will have the call for you as we get game number 1 of Championship Sunday underway. Jumpman, and I believe this is the firm?
No, Nawf Dallas.
Nawf Dallas, that's right.
Nawf Dallas.
The firm plays Adidas.
I feel like I'm saying
next.
that wrong, right?
It's Nawf.
Nawf?
That means north.
Oh.
But it's Nawf.
Oh, all right.
We have a different kind of dialect down here in Texas.
Okay. My apologies on that one. Well, we are all set and underway here as the jump ball is won by Jumpman, I guess appropriately, I suppose. And it'll be Collins bringing it up. Kicks it off to Xavier Alexander. Now gets it down low on the block to man. Little fadeaway jumper is good.
Great shot.
Yeah,
Great shot by Collins.
Good touch right there at that left block, turning over that right shoulder and knocking it down. Big men with smooth shooting touches is, again, another thing that we've seen as the trend in every level of basketball these days.
Trey Lister with it now. Picks up his dribble, gets caught. Almost a steal by Collins. Collins had 5 threes in the opening matchup against the Dallas Heat for Jumpman. Only guy to make a 3 in their first game.
A foul line jump shot, a little too strong, back rimmed it. But one thing you're seeing here early, defense is being played pretty strongly here in the opening tilt.
you guys can see these teams are definitely having a fun time playing, but definitely playing hard for that $1,500.
Three-pointer by James Mann is good, and just like yesterday, he started off with 5 points and does the same way today. And
Now a steal. Now look out below. Numbers the other way, 3-on-1 and an easy right-handed stick in. And Jumpman with 7 straight to start this one, 7-0.
Xavier Alexander with that bucket. This is how we saw Jumpman yesterday get out to a big lead originally as well. Ryan Bowie with it, gets it to Trey Lister in between the circles, kicks it to the left. Now into the corner for Nawf Dallas. Back to the top of the key for Lister. Dumps it to his man at the free throw line. Little up and under move, little Kevin McHale action. No good as that falls short. A scrum for it down underneath the basket now, and we're going to have a jump ball.
A little bit short that time on the hook as it looks like Jumpman's employed a little bit of a zone defense here early on.
Yeah, and they didn't play zone yesterday. They played a lot of man trying to take advantage of that athleticism, so I'm surprised with that 2-3 zone.
You know, with these teams, that is a three-pointer is on the way, and that is good. Ryan Bowie with the first 3 points for Nawf Dallas. I was wondering this yesterday because we did see a little bit of zone out of Nawf Dallas as well. How do these teams respond to a zone when these guys don't play together, every single day? These aren't a team that practices essentially together every day either. It was interesting to see how teams respond to that zone if they run a high-low.
I think there are some of these teams that have played together. I think the guys that we'll see today, I know the Firm and Team Adidas, the second game of this Final Four, those teams are travel teams that play a lot together.
Chauncey Collins with the 3 makes it a 10-2 lead.
Jumpman 4 for 4 from the field here to start, including 2 from distance.
Bowie now with it in the corner. Thought about a 3 there momentarily, dumps it down to Lister on the block. Lister spins into a double team, and he took too many steps.
Yep, he shuffled those feet down there along the left baseline and kind of got caught in bad angle. And another turnover here for Nawf Dallas. A carry. That's a good call, an easy call right there.
Yeah, that was one of those AI moves from back in the. Speaking of '90s guys,
yeah.
Allen Iverson carry there.
A guy that could have played in any era, by the way.
Yes.
Pound for pound, best player ever. AI.
Bold words.
That is big words. Nawf Dallas looking to cut into this 8-point deficit. NBA 3 on the way. That is no good. Tipped up, no good. Rebound taken by Nawf Dallas anyway. Bowie goes up with the left hand. Can't get it to go, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the line shooting 2.
Bit of a mistake right there for Bowie. As soon as he grabbed that basketball, boy, he kind of hesitated. Otherwise, he had a wide-open layup right of the lane right there, but hesitated, but he'll go to the line for a pair. So a chance for Nawf Dallas to come away with points this possession.
I like Bowie a lot. Yesterday, he had one of the most spectacular dunks of the tournament yesterday. Of course, everyone talks about Jonathan Simmons. He reminds me of him a lot.
At the line for a pair. 10-2 our score here is Jumpman, an early 8-point lead in the first free throw is left short. It's another thing we saw a lot yesterday. It's a skill that doesn't, I don't know, the emphasis on free throw shooting isn't there anymore.
When the best player in the world struggles with free throws, we have a problem.
I think that's a shot at LeBron.
Oh, it was.
Second free throw is on its way by Bowie, and it is good. So Jumpman with a 10-3 lead.
5:20 left to go here in the opening quarter. 10-3 Jumpman on top as they'll bring it into the front court, moving left to right. On your video screen here as we're live on Facebook Live.
Yeah, changing things up today from the 2 halves is Collins' 3 is on the way, and that is no good off to the right. Yesterday they played 2 20-minute halves. Today we got the 4 10-minute quarters. 3 ball on the way. Halfway down and out, and Jumpman grabs the rebound. Still a 10-3 lead with 5 minutes remaining halfway through this first quarter.
Jumpman into the front court with the basketball in possession, up 7. Dumbing it down on the blocks there as they'll double team, and the ball comes straight up top. Swinging around to the right wing now. A little hesitation dribble and backs it back out. Now on the right baseline, a entry pass along the baseline is kicked.
Yeah, he was looking to get that entry pass into C.J. Carter. We talked a lot about C.J. Carter yesterday. He did some great things, using that body control really well. Big, thick guy.
A 3 on the inbounds is no good, but 3 foul shots upcoming here for Jumpman.
So going to the line, it'll be Chauncey Collins shooting 3.
I like Chauncey Collins a lot. Going back into my boat, he reminds me of a Joe Dumars type, can play both guard positions, great defensive player, and can rise up on you if he gets a chance.
Yeah, we saw him yesterday throw down that nasty left-handed dunk in traffic.
Yeah, in traffic amongst the trees, man. Reminds me physically, especially, like he looks like Darren Collison.
Yeah, I like that one too.
I'd put my money on him getting one of those Texas Legends.
Well, certainly the eyes are on him,
Tryouts.
are on everybody today, as we've got scouts in the crowd sitting behind us. He goes 3 for 3 at the line and driving inside and missing back
we're
rim.
in
Here
for a
comes
show.
Jumpman, 2-on-1 numbers, and they'll go with the alley-oop in this one. Unable to gather at the apex, but now a steal, another opportunity
Now we'll see
here.
it.
And this time the more conventional two-handed flush.
You know what I like about that play is, Collins missed the alley-oop attempt. He hustled real hard to get back on defense, came up with the steal, and then was able to put down the dunk.
Now numbers again, 3 on nobody. A little touch pass inside and another two-handed flush. 17-3 as Jumpman early on running away with his time out on the floor. 2:53 left to go in the opening quarter. It's all Jumpman here in Game 1 of Championship Sunday.
Yeah, this Jumpman team has certainly been fun to watch, and Nawf Dallas, they're missing a couple of their guys that we had seen yesterday, as they still haven't made it to the gym quite yet. So hopefully they'll be able to get their full roster here and make a run and get back into this thing. But you've got to be impressed with Jumpman, doing it from the outside, doing it from the inside, doing it defensively as well, which is probably the most shocking thing when you come to a rec basketball tournament like this.
When you see a rec team employ a 2-3 zone,
Yeah.
you know you're playing for some money today and some eyes are on you. So these guys came out here to win this thing, and you can tell here early. A 17-3 start, and I believe they've only missed 2 shots from the floor here in the game's first 7 minutes.
Absolutely. Everyone following us on Facebook Live, if you do not feel the electricity in this building, come here. You need to check this out. These guys are playing with heart.
$1,500 on the line, as well as a chance for 5 of these guys in this tournament to get free tryouts for the NBA D-League Texas Legends. Out of the timeout, it's Nawf Dallas in possession of the basketball. Boy, looking a little lost right now. Not a great possession. They'll get it inside. Now right of the lane, dumps it off, goes out for a right corner 3, and left it a little bit short. Rebound loose and knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Jumpman. Nawf Dallas will retain possession. Again, Jumpman employing a very feisty defense, not giving Nawf Dallas any good looks right now.
Not a great inbounds pass here, and Jumpman is once again on the break. Dumps it off to C.J. Carter. Carter too strong high off the glass, and now Nawf Dallas will look to put it in transition as well. Coast to coast for Bowie, kicks it back out.
You could call it carry, you call it travel. They're going to call it travel that time. Looked like he kind of got caught in between whether or not he wanted to stop and fire or get rid of that basketball. And by the time he made his decision, it was too late. Double dribble. It's a good call.
These guys are watching too much NBA ball, man.
It's a good call.
They don't call that in the NBA.
And a delay of game on Black as well. All right. 17-3. Jumpman with the lead. 3 ball on the way from NBA. That is no good.
Offensive rebound taken away, but a foul underneath that time. 17-3 our score. Again, it's a running clock here, 4 10-minute quarters, as we're down to 1 minute and 14 seconds and 2 shots at the line here as Nawf Dallas tries to crawl themselves back into this one, trailing by 14 early.
Yeah, Nawf Dallas hasn't been able to buy a bucket, essentially. I mean, obviously with the 14-point differential, you can see that, but, I mean, nothing falling for these guys, including free throws.
Including free throws. They're now 1 for 3 as a basketball team at the charity stripe. He'll get another one.
Trey Lister at the line shooting 2.
And short again. Rebound still loose. Batted around. Goes out to the corner. Saved in. Still loose on the floor. Nobody able to gain possession and a traveling violation. This one will go over to Jumpman.
Skinner thought about a touchdown pass there, but thought better of it as they got 20 seconds remaining on the clock. You can hear Jumpman yelling, last shot, so they'll slow things down here.
Skinner reminds me of Khalid El-Amin.
Oh,
Look at this guy.
I'm bringing it today.
I was going to say Mateen Cleaves.
Oh, I like that one too.
A three here at the buzzer for Carter. He knocks it down, and Jumpman jumping all over North Dallas here in the opening stands at 20-3 here on Championship Sunday Players Revolution Sports. We are live on Facebook Live. $1,500 up for grabs, 5 tryouts up for grabs for the NBA D-League Texas Legends. And again, Jumpman coming out here early and at the end of one, lead 20-3 over North Dallas. And we expected 2 really highly competitive games. So far, that's not the case.
No, definitely is not. And just to kind of remind you guys how these teams got here as well, North Dallas, they put some points up on the board yesterday, an 83-76 win over Metroplex Lightning, which was actually a team that I thought was going to have a really good shot at even getting to the finals in this one, and there they were out in the first round. And then a 72-65 win over the Lob City Ballers. They jumped out to a 26-8 lead about 3 minutes into that game. So we know that this North Dallas team can score and score quickly. It's just depending on whether or not they're going to do it today, as quarter number 2 is just about to get set.
They are missing a big-time player. I think he was number 14.
Yeah, Jabril Thayan.
He's an overseas player, big-time, 6'5" athlete, can shoot it. So they are missing him, but you can't make any excuses at this level.
Well, you kind of hate it for that guy if he had an opportunity to get a tryout with the D-League Texas Legends and couldn't make it today, and certainly, hope everything's okay, but it's a big blow to North Dallas.
And still, this team is talented enough to put up better than a 3 spot in a quarter.
Again, it goes back to playing defense, though. We didn't see a lot of defense employed yesterday. Of course, the strategy in rec league basketball is a little different. You got a running clock. It's a lot of ISO ball. But today, the Jumpman with that 2-3 zone, and North Dallas didn't have an answer early. 2 for 2 that trip.
Des Henry converting on both of those makes it a 19-point lead. See that math real quick?
Into the front court, little baseline jumper in and out, halfway down, comes out and Umbrado's back in. And that's just the second made field goal of the day for North Dallas.
Come on, Khalid, get it together.
Chris Skinner with the traveling call there.
Thought it was a good call.
Yeah.
Ryan Bowie with it now, dribbling into the lane, kicks it to the far side. 3 ball on the way, long 3, nothing but air on that one. Quick outlet here, and up off the glass, the layup is good for Curtis Tucker.
Little finger roll right of the lane that time, 24-9, equaling the largest lead of the basketball game for Jumpman at 19 points. Now a near steal knocked away. In possession, North Dallas finds a cutter driving from left to right, and he'll miss the shot, but he'll go to the line for a pair. Contact underneath.
Jabril's brother, Karachi Thayan. I hope I didn't butcher that too bad.
Sorry, Mr. and Mrs. What's her last name?
Thayan.
Thayan.
Gotta love how the lefties shoot. I don't know what it is about lefties as the first free throw is good. Just looks so much cooler than a righty shoot.
I think it's just because you don't see it very often.
That's true.
And so it just looks different.
If you're left hand, you have to have a jump shot, period.
Growing up next door to TCU, I used to be a big fan of Lee Nalen.
Oh.
One of the best left-handed players to ever come out of Fort Worth. Well, he didn't come out of Fort Worth, but TCU. Pretty nice NBA career as well. 24-6, 18-point game. North Dallas in possession. Almost taken away at that left wing, and they'll back it out now again. Looking to employ that zone. They'll split the zone, get inside, right hand, and he didn't get enough spin on it that time, and it hit the lower part of the glass and comes down into the hands of Jumpman, and a foul on the rebound.
Did the hard part about getting through that zone defense and then wasn't able to capitalize on it and finish. And speaking of left-handed players, there's a Milwaukee kid, man, as Henry goes up for the layup, and he has it taken away. I was a big Michael Redd guy.
Yeah, Michael Redd, especially, a guy that could be a knockdown jump shooter.
After I cried when they traded Ray Allen, then I was okay with it when I realized Michael Redd was going to be okay.
Yeah, I remember when Michael Redd turned down a chance to come to the Dallas Mavericks because he wanted to stay in Milwaukee.
Absolutely.
It's Algonquin for the good land.
Michael Redd was one of the first prospects
We're not worthy, man.
After his freshman year at Ohio State.
Yeah, Michael Redd, the Ohio State, and injuries, unfortunately, cut his career probably shorter than
shorter than it would have been.
Its lifespan
Absolutely.
probably would have been.
He got one of those max deals, though. He's all right.
26-6 as Lister goes right to left through the lane and then off the wrong foot. fires one up in transition, left it short, but they'll retain possession. And a nice entry feed. And he couldn't miss the bunny. Couldn't make the bunny, rather. Back rimmed it, no good. 26-6, 20-point lead for Jumpman.
North Dallas is missing some bunnies at the rim. If they're going to get back into this game, they have to convert on those.
Yeah, 20-point lead here with 5:46 remaining.
Oh, reverse.
What a take there. Boogie Jenkins, man, with the little reverse drives, baseline, uses the basket to protect himself, goes up off the glass and in, and the foul.
Well, you give him a little shoulder fake Boogie, and then crossed them over, went right baseline, and went up and under with a reverse.
Another Kentucky legend, Boogie Cousins.
Yeah, when you see big men with that kind of skill set, that's very impressive. Guys that can handle the basketball like that.
Ooh, had a Joe Kim Noah looking like free throw, though.
Yeah, the rotation, not pretty. Knuckleball.
2-3 zone still here from Jumpman.
Boy. That's good. That's good call. A little bit of contact. He tried to move right to left and get into the paint for a kick out, but Boogie got him on the arm. 22-point lead here for Jumpman. North Dallas in possession as they'll inbound to the right wing, right to left around the arc. Now kicking out in that left corner, driving left baseline. Crosses his man over, dumps it off inside to a cutter. Able to gather it and goes up with the right hand and gets it to go.
That cross from Trey Lister was nasty right there. He just shook his man.
Transition three, no good. Knocked out of bounds by Jumpman.
I love Lister's game. He has that old man feel, in and out, no athleticism at all, but gets it done.
Bet you he knocks down mid-range jumpers like it's nothing.
Absolutely.
The ball stays with Jumpman, rather. On top here, 28-8. 22 has been their largest lead as Darren Collison checks back into the game. What's his name again? Carter?
With the ball?
No, the point guard.
Oh, Chauncey Collins.
Collins.
Carter's the Wesley Matthews of the Jumpman team.
Which is, he's on the bench right now.
Yeah, he was number 21 yesterday. We talked a lot about him yesterday.
The one with the huge upper body. One I said looks like Gary Trent.
Yeah, that's the one, yep. That was a double dribble by North Dallas.
Definitely got away with it.
Yeah, he did. He picked up the ball.
On the right foul line extended, a couple of dribbles to his right. Now picks up his dribble. North Dallas in possession. Cross-court pass. Now swing it over in the left corner. Now back to that left wing. They'll swing it all the way back around now. From the right wing. Thought about the three. Now backs it out. Driving right baseline. Jump stop. Gets inside. And
too many
travel.
steps.
Boy, the jump stop was fine, but once you do that, that is the equivalent of taking 2 steps. You can't move any other one of those feet.
North Dallas seems to have kind of figured out what they need to do against the zone. They just can't finish now at the basket. As they started moving the ball around, you can't play isolation against the zone. You got to get that zone moving back and forth, side to side.
28-8 again. A 20-point Jumpman lead as they'll get inside here. A little left-handed reverse, no good. Thought he felt some contact. And now
I was wide open.
Have a little action right here in front of our scores table.
I was about to show my Michael Redd jump shot right about now.
Oh, it looked like he got away with a travel right there. Now they're going to finally call it. Got caught in the air and couldn't figure out where he wanted to go with the basketball, Collins. And it's called for the traveling violation. 28-8. Again, well, the last 4 possessions here for Jumpman, they've been unable to score, but on the other side, North Dallas has been unable to take advantage of that and climb their way back into this thing.
North Dallas, they're getting opportunities. They have to take advantage of them right now.
Well, a drive inside. Nice one with a left hand. No good. Too strong. Rebound. North Dallas gets it, gathers, throws it up and off the glass, and good. 4-2. I believe he's their leading scorer.
Yeah, that was, again, Trey Lister got into the lane, did all the hard work, went up with the left hand, and was too strong. Missed another bunny. Thankfully, they got the rebound, though, and were able to put it back in.
Another traveling violation.
That's a great move. That was not a travel at all.
Yeah, I was going to say, if that's a travel, then Lister's was a travel on the last possession.
28-10. Oh, it looked like he might have got him on the wrist right there, and they'll get away with one. Now Collins will spot up, fires a 3 from the right wing, left it short, and the rebound comes out to Jumpman, and they'll look to back it out and reset here. Look for some help, as there were some teammates late to get into the front court.
You know, I was watching Collins warming up here, and he was knocking down 3 after 3 after 3 after 3. And then he was, you see him get one wide open here, and he misses it.
Just under a minute to play here in the first half. 28-10 is our score. As Jumpman in possession.
Yeah, Jumpman jumped out to a quick lead, and they have not slowed down at all as we've got a 3-ball on the way. That is no good off the glass. Rebound taken by Lister. Lister looks to push so they don't have to deal with his zone. Kicks it out. Bowie thought about a 3. Little spin move there. Oh, nice pass underneath from Bowie to Thyan.
And he turned over his right shoulder that time to go up there with a left hand.
Yeah, that was a sweet little one-handed pass.
I was down to 16 points here.
Looking like Cade McNown.
24 seconds left to go here in this first half of Game 1 of our Championship Sunday Final Four. A little bit of body that time as Jumpman was making their drive right of the lane.
Yeah, Xavier Alexander. Looks like we've got a push called. Maybe a little too early on the shot clock for that one. As Chauncey Collins will now bring it out, and he'll hold on for the last shot as he fires a 3, and that is good.
Chauncey Collins.
And the half quarter hits the roof.
Or the ceiling, depending on if you're Michael Jordan or not.
The ceiling is the roof.
The ceiling is the roof.
Man, what a lead for Jumpman. 31-12 here at the half. They have been all over this on both ends of the floor. Defensive end just absolutely dominating with that zone. And, you know, North Dallas missing a ton of bunnies as well. That's probably their biggest thing right now. But Jumpman, you know, scoring also and running an efficient offense too.
That's the story of the game. North Dallas can get back into it if you continue to miss layups every possession. And then Jumpman comes back down, gets easy bunnies after easy bunny. The lead is going to continue to go up, and it's going to get ugly, even uglier as it is now.
Yeah, you got to look. If you're North Dallas, you got to get back into this one by hitting those easy shots that you've been missing all game long and getting back and playing defense. They're sagging off some of these shooters, and obviously we've seen from Jumpman they're too good for you to allow them to knock down threes.
Yeah, 31-12 is our score. Here at halftime, Jumpman on top by 19. Want to remind you what you're listening to, what you're also seeing here on Facebook Live is Revolution Day Dallas. Revolution Day 2017 is Players Revolution Sports benefiting Peace is Possible, a citywide basketball tournament. Started yesterday with 16 of the top competitive adult men's basketball teams in the Dallas area. We're down to our final 4 today. Launching, again, our game-changing EPlay app by Players Revolution Sports. Want to find out more? Go to geteplay.com, go to playersrev.com, check out how to find out more information, how we're changing the game of adult men's basketball, and certainly want to invite you to check out the app. Go ahead and get it downloaded. It's available now on all platforms, Android and Apple devices. About Peace is Possible, they're a Dallas-based 501c3 nonprofit organization. They're dedicated to promoting peace and showing the world that it's possible to love beyond our differences. Founded by 2 students from SMU in 2014, Peace is Possible has worked to highlight the needs for peace over politics and the power of music, art, and sports to bridge cultural gaps. You can check them out at rockthepeace.org. That's rockthepeace.org. Players Revolution Sports LLC exists to change adult sports forever. Now, our primary product is its integrated mobile solution called EPlay, which is designed to give unprecedented control over the entire adult sports experience. Check out more. GetEplay.com. That's where you can find out more. Go to GetEplay.com or check us out at PlayersRev.com. And again, the app, EPlay, available right now on all Android, Google Play Store, and the Apple iTunes Store, music, whatever you iTunes. What is
Wherever
it?
you get
App
apps.
Store. The App Store on Apple.
Yeah.
I'm an Apple guy, so I
Yeah,
should
it
know.
shows.
The App Store.
It shows. You can definitely tell.
Yeah, the App Store.
I have to say that EPlay app is sensational, man. If you're a basketball baller, always looking for a way to play, a spot to play, you have to get that app.
Yeah, and look, this is what we're doing this weekend is just a small part of what we really do. We have pickup leagues, which we have pretty much almost every night of the week in and around the Dallas area. Second half underway here. We've got a stoppage in play. And I guess perhaps we're going to start this thing over. But pickup leagues, you can find out more. Again, go to playersrev.com to find out how you can be a part of them. And certainly when you download the EPlay app, we can notify you when those pickup leagues are. You can come out and play for $10 for an hour against 17 other of the top men's basketball, I guess you call them ballers, from around the Dallas area. Nawf Dallas opens the scoring here in the second half with a right corner triple. It's 31-15.
Yeah, I can pay $10 to miss some shots.
Oh, man, it's a whole lot of fun. A whole lot of fun. We need some league managers as well, so if you guys are interested.
I travel so much watching basketball, grassroots basketball, NBDL. Dallas has some of the most talent in the country I've ever seen.
Well, you're talking about in terms of media, the top 5 media market. So you're going to have the opportunity from guys around the Dallas-Fort Worth area to, really kind of hone their skills using EPlay. We rank you based on your statistics and everything else, and once we expand this thing and go across the country, we'll have guys competing with folks from around the United States. We'd like to take this thing into the playgrounds of Chicago and New York and Los Angeles.
I was going to say, Jumpman sticking with that zone here in the second half, obviously, as it works so well. 31-15 with 8:35 to go in this one.
Trying to dump it off inside. A lot of contact, and going to the line for a pair will be Nawf Dallas.
Jumpman, I would definitely stay with their 2-3 zone, being up so much. North Dallas have shown they can't shoot a jump shot to save their lives. So, let's stay with that zone.
That was cold. Standing at the free throw line, Jerian Odom. Odom converted on the first, missed the second one as Jenkins skies high for the rebound. And CJ Carter will bring the ball up the court. 16-point lead, 7:47 remaining here in this third quarter. Almost said second half here, because I was getting used to the half games from yesterday. Carter thought about a three, gets into the lane, now steps back. Oh, nice pump fake, gets his man in the air, but misses on the 15-foot jumper. The rebound taken by Diane. He looks to push the ball into the front court, gets into the lane, goes up with the left hand and can't finish. Rebound taken underneath by Lister. He goes up off the glass and in.
If North Dallas can continue to push the pace, do not let Jumpman get back into that zone. They can get back into this game.
Jenkins with a nifty little up and under move there in midair.
As soon as I say that,
yeah, right.
Jumpman comes back with an easy bucket.
They've got to get out and run, but they've also got to get back on defense. As 18-foot jumper there taken, rebounded by Carter. Carter tosses it cross court to Chauncey Collins. Collins with it. A little shimmy shake. Man doing a good job. Fires from way beyond NBA 3, and that almost falls. Goes around and comes out. Bowie now with it. Gets into the lane, hounded from the backside. Jenkins almost came up with a steal. Bowie with the long three. No good. Tipped around, and that's going to be out of bounds. That one's going to stay here with North Dallas.
Again, the struggles continue with the jump shot. They have to get to the rack to make this an interesting game.
North Dallas getting into the lane, and it's going to be a travel called on Ryan Bowie. So when they start doing a few nice things, then, things start to implode once again as we've had a travel and a turnover on consecutive possessions.
Well, I have an opportunity here, guys. We're about to taste a Body Armor Super Drink, right? So they're one of our sponsors today. Guys coming out here to support our event, Revolution Day 2017. It's a sports drink for today's athlete, providing superior hydration by combining electrolytes, coconut water, vitamins, natural flavors, and natural sweeteners. Again, it's Body Armor, A-R-M-O-R. You can check them out, bodyarmor.com.
Jumpman's Chauncey Collins must have had 2 bottles of Body Armor today. He is lighting it up.
Is this drink going to make me skinny?
Well, it's supposed to be better for you than Gatorade.
Oh, wow. Really?
Well, anything's better for you than Gatorade.
I know, right?
I don't know about making you skinny. Throw into the front court is deflected, but Jumpman will retain possession, driving inside, going left to right, gets into the paint. Throws it up with the right hand, and it's in and out, no good. 35-19, 16-point deficit here for North Dallas as they'll get it inside. And, boy, an opportunity again and an easy layup. Had his shot changed, and the rebound comes into Jumpman. No numbers, but Carter will push the other direction. That's a charge. Well, it's one of those bang-bang calls, and the guy was planted, but Carter did try to Euro step his way around him, caught him with that outside shoulder. So that's one that could go either way. But I think you're going to give the benefit of the doubt to the defender, who was planted there for much longer than Carter was attempting to make his move.
Absolutely great call. Always the defensive is going to get that call.
A drive and kick. Thought about the three. Now gets inside after the pump fake. Gets around his man and left of the lane with an easy left-handed layup. It's down to 14 points here. 35-21, Jumpman on top.
Yeah, Ryan Bowie doing a little bit of everything here in this second half, or in this third quarter, excuse me. He knocked down that corner three. He's also got a couple of points going at the rim. Doing everything to will his team back into this one as they still trail by 14. Still a long battle, a long uphill climb to go yet, though.
All right, baseline extended as Carter just rocks his man to sleep and pulls up. Knocks down the jump shot from about 16 feet.
C.J. Carter has an old school feel to him when he's out there, especially on the offensive end. Very patient on offense, slows things down.
C.J. Carter reminds me, you guys are going to like this one, Avery Johnson.
Right.
The general.
Ooh. Really?
The general.
The general. I did not think there was going to be an Avery Johnson
I didn't. Yeah, we got an Avery Johnson reference today.
What time is it? We got to mark that down. 1:52 for the first Avery Johnson reference. I like it.
37-21, 16-point lead for Jumpman in possession of the basketball as Collins will bring it across the front, into the front court, right of the jump circle. Now moves right to left and stops just inside the arc and knocks down the jump shot.
That jumper is impossible to defend. He rises up so high to get it.
Well, not only that, his release is quick.
Yeah.
And that's the difference. The lift he gets on his jump shot, you don't see that from a small guard like that.
39-21, 18-point lead here for Jumpman, trying to cut into that with a three from the right wing. It's knocked in.
Yeah, Odom knocks down the tray. Showing his range, unable to connect on that one for Collins as he was looking at NBA three.
15-point lead here. Pushing it up, driving right baseline, and a blocking foul on Collins. He tried to cut off the drive.
I was just about to say, what I really like about Chauncey Collins is not only does he go at it hard on the defense or on the offensive end, he gives it on defense as well.
Ticking down to the 2-minute mark here, the third period, 39-24, Jumpman on top. They've led by as many as 22 here this afternoon. Inbounds pass goes up top. They'll swing it over on the right wing now, driving inside and kicking it out for a three, or thought about the three. Good closeout, now driving right baseline. Now on the left wing, another head fake on a three.
Woo. Just hesitant to pull the trigger. Bowie now with it, guarded by Carter. Gets past
drive
his
right.
man.
Yeah, kicks it out in the right corner. A three, and it's a little bit too strong. No good. Jumpman with a rebound. And look out here. What's Carter going to do with a two-handed flush on the leak out? It's 41-24 as we get down to a minute 45 for the third quarter.
If Carter continues to do that, Avery Johnson out the window. Avery Johnson never had hops like that.
No. Yeah.
Never.
That's a. Oh, there we go. The hoop and the harm here. So an opportunity to get right back in, get this thing a little bit closer. You want, your goal in deficits like this, and certainly the running clock doesn't help you, but you want to try and get this thing down under 10 as you get to that final period. Chance to get it here to 14.
Absolutely, that's the goal. If you can get it under 10 with a quarter to go, anything can happen in the fourth. Pick up defensively, full court, anything can happen. So that's the goal.
Free throw is no good. Rebound taken by Jumpman. Just under a minute to go. Again, 15-point lead for Jumpman as Xavier Alexander almost gets called for a backcourt violation there.
Players Revolution Sports Rev Day 2017, game 1 of 2. Actually 3 rather, game 1 of our first semifinal. Jumpman and North Dallas to be followed by the Firm and Team Adidas.
Yeah, that should be a good one.
30 seconds for the third.
I was going to say, I'm excited to see this Team Adidas team. Heard a lot. I was at the gym following these games all day yesterday, so I didn't get a chance to see them. Heard a lot about this Team Adidas team, and, man, they're going to be a good one, I think.
tell you, the firm though has two really good guards that I think you're going to be very impressed with.
You love that guard play.
Well, that's the key to winning basketball.
Absolutely.
That's your quarterback.
That's my quarterback, man.
You don't get into playoffs. You don't win championships without a quarterback in the NFL. And at the buzzer, he left it short. Tried to go finger roll.
Was that a T.O. impersonation?
Yeah, a little bit. Sorry. I'll stay away from those.
It looked like he kind of couldn't figure out what he wanted to do there.
Yeah, that finger roll at the end. Yeah, that was not pretty.
That's one where you at least got to get it to the rim.
Yeah.
Get it off the glass. Do something.
Well, he was kind of in that in-between. There was a second and a half remaining, and he kind of caught it flat-footed and was in between, kind of outside the charge circle, so not really a lay-in, but not exactly a jumper either. So kind of a little bit of indecision there led to that ugly, ugly finger roll that came up way short.
Well, shout out to Charles Gaines, who's providing you with our video image right now on Facebook Live. Players Revolution Sports is the Facebook page. We have shared it, so it's on our Facebook pages as well. Players Revolution Sports Rev Day 2017, celebrating the launch of the EPlay app. Go to geteplay.com to find out more, and you can also get it right now on the Android, the Google Play Store, or the App Store.
App Store. There you go. Hey, how about that?
If you are an iPhone person. For the fourth quarter we go. It's game number 1 of our first semifinal. Jumpman with the lead, 41-26 over Nawf Dallas. What do you guys think about these Body Armor fruit punches? They're pretty good.
Yeah, they're delicious, man.
There's a whole bunch of flavors we got to try today, so hope you guys haven't eaten.
Sorry, Gatorade. Body Armor is now my favorite.
Again, go to bodyarmor.com, BODYARMOR. Drink Body Armor, bodyarmor.com. We're trying the fruit punch, so we're going to get some other ones we're going to try here in just a few moments. Got to stay hydrated.
A lot of talking done the past 2 days.
Yeah, well, people, let me tell you something. People used to ask me this all the time. I spent almost 9 years calling baseball, basketball, and football, and people would always ask me, God, it's so much fun and it's easy and all this. No, you have no idea what it's like to talk and use your voice with inflection and go up and down and emotion and all that stuff for 3+ hours on a Friday night at a high school football game or a Saturday at a college football game. It'll wear you out.
No idea.
All right? So you don't know. So back up.
A little hostility there.
41-26, 15-point lead here for Jumpman. In possession here. A little 3-2 zone being employed by Nawf Dallas. Boy, he traveled. That's a good call. He rocked just a little bit. It's okay.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's kind of the most intensity we've seen from Nawf Dallas on the defensive end, trying to get back into this, but also Jumpman being a little bit more patient on the offensive end as well. They're playing for money. We got to remember that. These guys want to get paid.
They get a $1,500 cash prize, and 5 players from this entire tournament will get a chance to get a free tryout with the D-League Texas Legends.
And again, Texas Legends Vice President Blake Armstrong was here at the gym yesterday, and he liked a lot of talent, and he's ready to get you guys in.
Oh, Dallas with a 3 from the left wing, no good. Left it short, and the rebound Jumpman. They'll throw it all the way into the front court. 2-on-2, back the other direction. He left us right-handed layup a little bit short. Front rimmed it, no good. Nawf Dallas quickly back the other direction. Inside the paint, left to right, through the lane, no good, but a foul. And an opportunity here for Nawf Dallas to get this thing down to a baker's dozen with just around 7.5 minutes to go this afternoon.
If you're Nawf Dallas, you really needed that one to fall because now you're taking 2 free throws. The clock is running. Things are still going on here, and you're wasting valuable time as you're taking these free throws instead of getting the 2 points on the lay-in that he missed.
I think they forget the time is running. So if you can get easy buckets and get in your defense early, you can get this lead down.
Yeah. First free throw is up and no good for Trey Lister. See if he's able to convert on the second. Unable to make it. That is devastating when you're a team that's down by 15 and you got free throws coming your way. As Jumpman takes it the other way, Des Henry going coast to coast gets fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2, and he's in no rush to get to the free throw line. As the Jumpman will continue to let time wear off here.
You have to love Jumpman. They're winning by a margin that's no way can be caught, but they're still playing hard every single possession.
My camera. Right there on that side.
Henry's first free throw was no good. Second one on the way. That is good. So Jumpman back out to a 16-point lead with 6:30 remaining here in the fourth quarter. The clock will stop under 2 minutes in the second and fourth quarter. Diane going to the basket, loses it on his way to the basket. It'll stay with Nawf Dallas.
Time an issue right now if you're Nawf Dallas, trailing by 16 here as we're down close to the 6-minute mark of the fourth. Oh, he tried to. A little scoop shot went right to left through the lane. A little up and under, a little George Gervin style, and couldn't get it to go. He'll get it right back this time, goes left to right through the lane. He'll get the hoop and the harm.
Quentin Ayler with the bucket. Man, George Gervin, Avery Johnson.
All of them.
MKG, I mean, there's just been some crazy references here already this morning. I can't wait to see what's in store for game 2.
Chance again to get this thing down to 13, and it's good. 42-29, Jumpman on top, 5.5 to play. Skins into the front court, picks up the dribble, 5 feet across the timeline, left of the jump circle. They'll dump it off inside, and a reverse is good and a foul.
Great backdoor pass and cut, and an easy layup for the Jumpman.
Yeah, Des Henry with that one. And you know what you see a lot of big men do, especially, at the rec level or the competitive rec level, is bring that ball down. What Henry did is he caught that ball up high above his head, kept it up there, and went straight up. And that's what allowed him to make the bucket and connect with the foul. And we've got a travel called on Nawf Dallas, 43-31.
We got a timeout here on the floor. I want to remind you again, this is all being brought to you by PlayersRev.com. Players Revolution Sports and Peace is possible. It is Revolution Day 2017 here at Beckley Center Recreation Center. Right here in the heart of Dallas, Texas. I guess it's kind of the heart. It's around the heart. It's an artery. Revolution Day Dallas benefiting Peace is possible. A citywide basketball tournament started yesterday celebrating the public launch of the game-changing app EPlay by Players Revolution Sports. We remind you to go check out geteplay.com. You can also go to our website, playersrev.com, and we invite you to download the app on Android devices or the App Store that is available everywhere right now. 16 of the top competitive adult men's basketball teams started this weekend yesterday. We're down to the Final Four. All these guys from the Dallas area came together to vie for this $1,500 cash prize tournament championship and 5 free tryouts with the NBA D-League Texas Legends. It's been a fantastic weekend of basketball, and all things considered, a pretty good game here to start. And you got to give a lot of credit to Nawf Dallas. Had a chance to kind of, tuck their tails and run away from this one, but they've continued to compete, continued to battle. And it's been even ever since Jumpman jumped out of that early, I think it was 20-3
after the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, after the end of the first quarter, and then it's been pretty even basketball since then. So, all things considered, Nawf Dallas has played hard, continued to compete, and they're down 16 here with 4:44 left to go in the ball game. 45-29.
Well, they were on pace to lose 80-12, so
Wow.
they've closed that down. And Skinner's going to be fouled on his way to the basket.
Taking nothing away from North Dallas. These guys, they're playing hard, but they're playing a juggernaut in Jumpman. These guys have talent on every single level.
3 ball on the way. That is short. Rebounded by North Dallas as they look to push. Jumpman, man, just in your face all the time. Thought about a 3 there from Diane. Loses it, and it's outletted, and we're going to see Jumpman live up to its name. Nope. Going to be a layup.
A little conventional right-handed layup. Well, if you got a chance to get some of those spectacular dunks, get them out of the way in these early games. The championship game is the one you want to, play to win, be conventional.
Yeah, that was Marcello Vili on the outlet and the bucket. And now, Nawf Dallas going to the line.
A chance at an old-fashioned three-point play here to get this thing back to 15. But, again, the clock, an issue right now for Nawf Dallas, trailing 47-31.
Yeah, down 16, 3:20 to go. Not ideal.
Not at all. Not at all.
A lot of time being wasted on these free throws, too, as the seconds just continue to tick off that clock. Again, the clock will stop under 2 minutes in this fourth quarter. But until then, it's a running clock unless it's a timeout.
15-point game here. North Dallas trailing 47-32 as Skins will drive it inside for Jumpman. Lost it, got it right back. Kicks it out in the left corner. Now they'll reset and get it back over on the left wing. Now it's Skins. He'll back it out, look to run some clock here. 2:45 to play.
Yeah, Jumpman in no hurry here. Trying to get a good look at the bucket. Man unable to connect on that underneath the basket. 3 ball on the way from Lister. That is too strong.
Long rebound tracked down by North Dallas. So they'll get another possession here, another opportunity. Spins away at the foul line, and we're going to have a foul on man.
That's a little bit of a touch call there.
Definitely was. Jumpman, they're playing great defense. They have the whole game up more than 10 points, and you have to say this is a great team that could win it all.
Ooh,
A three fading away in the right corner is knocked down. It's a 12-point game, 47-35. 2 minutes to go here in the fourth. We saw some crazier things happen yesterday. Well, maybe a quick shot right there for Jumpman. It's left short, and the rebound is loose and out of bounds off Jumpman. It'll belong to North Dallas. So every possession or every dead ball here, the clock stops under 2 minutes. So North Dallas with a three can get this thing down under 10. Driving right baseline, kicking it up on that left wing. A left-handed three is left way short. Rebound loose, still loose. Jumpman comes away with it. Throwing the outlet pass. One-on-one the other direction. The layup is good.
Yeah, they had a chance there if they were going to knock down that three, but missing the three, getting the outlet pass, and Marcello Vili getting the bucket.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, man.
Here we go.
Too soon.
49-38. A transition three straight away is good. 11-point game. Man thought about the three, picks it up, now swings it cross-court on that right wing. Now he'll get it on the right block. A bounce pass inside to a cutting Jumpman teammate. He lays it up and in with an easy right-handed finger roll. 51-38. We got 60 seconds to play.
Curtis Tucker just running straight down the middle of the floor. Gets it for the easy lay-in.
I don't know if the Cowboys have a scout here, but they need to check out Curtis Tucker. He's a linebacker that can move.
Jumpman a little too fancy that time. Turns it over.
Yeah, maybe trying to do a little bit too much.
And a dunk the other direction, 51-38. 51-40 rather. 11-point lead for Jumpman. We're under 30 seconds to play for the ball game.
Jumpman with the easy bucket underneath. I think that North Dallas was willing to let them just run out the clock there at that point. Bowie goes down and throws down the cosmetic two-handed jam, making it an 11-point game with 7 seconds remaining. And Jumpman, they're the first team in the finals.
Hey, we invite you to stay tuned. We'll have our pick, I guess you could say, for player of the game. Who do you guys want to interview here?
Man, Chauncey Collins is so legit.
Chauncey Collins.
He was pretty darn impressive throughout this entire game. Once again, just a really impressive victory there for Jumpman. They've looked good all weekend long. All right, chilling with Chauncey Collins once again, man. Another big game for you here today. You guys come away with the victory. How good does it feel to be the first team in the championship so far?
It feels really good. Just, we didn't come down here for no reason, so I mean, it feels really nice.
Trying to get paid, right?
Absolutely. Chauncey, I gave you the reference, Joe Dumars Part 2. How do you think your game got going, man, and what you think you guys can do in the finals?
Say it again.
I said, how do you think your game got going today, and what can you do in the finals?
I think we just got out running. You know, when you get the sweat and you get the feel in the game, I knocked down my first jump shot, and the rest followed. I mean, as far as the championship, it looks like we got some good competitors with Willie Warren and his squad, Team Medina's team firm. So we're just going to stay around, watch a little basketball, and hopefully from this game we carry on.
Absolutely.
Awesome, man. Thanks for joining us, man. Good luck in the finals. We will talk to you hopefully after that one, too.
Chauncey Collins, our player of the game. Semifinal number 1 is in the books as, well, I think as expected, maybe.
Yeah.
Jumpman.
Jumpman was my pick from yesterday, from the teams that I saw.
as well.
The first team to punch their ticket into the finals of Rev Day 2017, our first of what we hope will become an annual event. You know, why not? Team Adidas and the firm is around the corner, so stay tuned right here. Facebook Live, Players Revolution Sports. Scott Wagner, Michael Thompson, Jamie Horton with you. It is also Peace is Possible, partnering with Peace is Possible. By the way, the Peace Day NTX launch celebration will be June 17th, 4 to 10 p.m. at the WAAS Collective. That's at 2722 Logan Street in Dallas. There'll be live art, Rinda Ryder and the World Peace Mural Tour, benefit concert. They're accepting $20 donations. It'll feature Cure for Paranoia, Faded DJs, and Sudi. The mission is they're dedicated to promoting peace and showing the world it is possible to love beyond our differences. Peace is possible. Go to rockthepeace.org. That's where you can join the movement. Well, I also want to remind you that we've got some Body Armor fruit juice here. I guess you could call it. It's
Smashed
not
most
fruit
of mine
juice.
already.
I'm done with mine. I'm going to get another one. It's known as a super drink, and we tried some fruit punch here during the broadcast. The stuff's absolutely fantastic. They're joining us today as well, so we want to invite you to go to bodyarmor.com. That's ARMOR. Check out all the products that they have to offer for you. It's got all kinds of stuff here. Coconut water, electrolytes. Have you ever had coconut water by itself?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good.
What'd you think?
My wife loves it. I think it's just
Yeah. I mean, a little vodka with it.
Whoa.
Throw a little vodka in it. It might be all right. Coconut water, but this has got coconut water and a bunch of other good tasting stuff.
This tastes better than the coconut water.
Yeah,
that I've had.
Right.
Definitely
So Body Armor, ARMOR.com, and find out more about them. We are Players Revolution Sports. You can go find us at playersrev.com. You can also go to geteplay.com right now. That's how you can find out about the EPlay app. That's what this whole event is. It's our big launch, the EPlay app, now available on the App Store and Google Play Store for those of you that are Android device users. So go check it out. GetEPlay.com. The EPlay app available now on all platforms, Google Play Store and the App Store. Revolution Day 2017, Game 1 of our Final Four of Championship Sundays in the books. The Firm and Team Adidas up next.